Greetings and salutations, fellow Magic the Gathering players. This hand looks bad, but our opponent has taken a mulligan and we're on the draw, so let's keep it. Today we melee in the play queue and try to preserve rank and wait for next season. Today's list comes to us from the great one, CGB, who specifically asked to see more gameplay with this list. Disclaimer, JankyMeta isn't affiliated in any way with the 1 in Best of 1, and I'm fairly certain he was requesting ranked play. Oh well. The goal of the deck is to poison our opponents and along the way make them suffer. Our mana base package of basic plains and islands, 3 each, and all the Azorius dual lands complement our contingent of 2 blast zones that we will hopefully proliferate. So without further ado, let's go. Let's showcase the Azorius, proliferate mayhem, vanquish our opponents, and bring full send glory to the land. Seems like a good time to play Deserted Beach tapped. Opponent is probably playing Rot Priest Ivy, I'm guessing. I don't know of any other... Oh wait, maybe. This is different, maybe this is different. This is cool, we get to see something different, like it. Okay, let's play with our opponent's mind a little bit and make them think we have counter magic. We've drawn 2 White Sun's Twilight, so hopefully they don't have any discard mechanics. So we really need those. Another elf dork. Okay, so they can still play something. They're not going to play anything. We will go ahead and augury. Will we? Wait, will we? We want to... Yeah, we don't have any poison counters on them, but at the same time we don't really have any prospect of putting one on them anytime soon. Do we want land or do we want another augury? Pretty sure we want another augury. Opponent is not pressuring us at all. Let's refresh our memory. Sunset Revelry. If an opponent has more life than you, you gain 4 life. If an opponent controls more creatures than you, you create 2 creatures. If an opponent has more cards in hand than you, draw a card. So we will only get the creatures if we play this card. Sag. Well, we're going to play Plains, and they're going to have 3 mana up next turn, possibly 4. So we'll pretend again as if we have counter magic and pass turn. I mean, it's pretty spot on if the opponent thinks we have counter magic, because if you look at what we have played so far, you wouldn't blame them if they thought that, right? Okay, so they're gonna hit us for nothing. They know we have Sunset Revelry apparently. Not saying that Snowa is sniping, but just saying. Wait, are they gonna... Do they have like a flash spell, potentially? We need to make sure we hit our land drops. But Silver Scrutiny... yeah, okay, land. Our turn. Okay, well, land is covered. Land is covered. We have Soaring City up. Opponent thinks we have either Counter Magic or Wandering Emperor ready to go. Storm Chaser Drake. That is a March target. And And we can simply hardcast it. We don't need to exile anything. Opponent's holding priority here, so we can't do anything. Oh, okay, let's go ahead and do it now. Wait, what if they have their own counter magic? They could tap and untack artifact creatures, so they have 2 mana available to them. No. They have 1 mana available to them, which they could use to protect the Drake. But maybe it's a slip out the back, so we get them to play it. Yeah, let's do it. Submit 0. Hit him. Hit him. Autopay. Thank you, game, for always glitching out. It's like you don't have as much time as you think, because when your timer reaches the end, it glitches and just subtracts time. Whatever. Yeah. Alright, we got them to spend some mana and spend a counterspell. It wasn't a slip out the back, so that's interesting. Oh, look at that! They have given us a gift. The gift of life. Okay, so we'll go ahead and play out a Plains here. And we'll play... Is there a way that we can... So they have 4 cards. We need to get down to 3. We need to play 3 cards. Nope, there's no way we can do it. Let's go ahead and play Sunset Revelry. And pass turn. We can play Farewell next turn. Somewhat of a chance they might counter it. I'm actually completely guessing at what the opponent is doing with this list. Nothing. No clues. Oh, here it is. Okay. The Rot Priest makes the appearance. So, Farewell is looking pretty darn good. We can't exile graveyards because we need to witness the future. Okay, sure. We'll play that. And Farewell. Should just be creatures, I guess. They Fading Hope the Rot Priest, so they managed to land 1 poison counter onto us. Scry to the top for opponent. Opponent is down to 3 mana. They're going to play out the Rot Priest again. Is that all? Are we going to White Sun Zenith all over them right now? I think we might do that. I think we're contractually obligated to do that. So we'll go ahead and Soaring City. White Sun Zenith, X equals 5. Rot Priest gets the Fading Hope treatment again, slip out the back, or pretty much anything, right? Shore Up would protect it. Cameo would protect it. Tyvar would protect it. Anything would protect it. But they have nothing. So, opponent is in a bad spot. Excuse me. Expect the scoop at any minute. We finally draw the Syncopate. We can witness the future now. Targeting ourselves. Augury. The other Augury. The Farewell. And the March all go back into the graveyard. Or library. Excuse me. And I suppose... Wait, did we play a land? Yeah, we did play a land this turn. No, we didn't. We have not played a land this turn. Let's go ahead and take the absence just in case. Just in case. We're going to attack for 5 on the ground. They're going to pump up the Drake. No, they're just going to take it. Straight to the dome. Opponent has 5 poison counters. We have 1. Sunset Revelry does absolutely nothing for us right now. Let's leave Syncopate and Fateful Absence up. Opponent is in a very bad spot. But I take nothing for granted. Okay, Timely Interference. Okay, this is our chance to fatefully absence their Drake. Here comes the scoop. They do get to draw a card. Okay, they should be able to play a land at this point. What are they playing, like 20 lands? 18 lands? This is ridiculous. We have had absolutely no ramp. We've simply just hit our land drops. They play Ivy. Oh, well, we can't. We can't. Oh, how embarrassing. Well, that stays in the video. We here at JankyMeta are real people. We make mistakes. Which is good, because then you, the illustrious and beautiful and handsome viewers out there, can inform us of those mistakes in the comments section and thereby completely and utterly prove your total superiority. Which is fantastic, right? We could have syncopated that, I guess. But they scoop anyway, because they know. Writing's on the wall. Thank you, opponent. On to the next. Ooh, we got a big prize. Yeah, we actually do need to play this somewhat fast. Because we got a message in Arena that they're entering maintenance. Which I don't know why. There we go. Seems like a pretty awesome hand to me. I mean, we have the interaction. We have the land. We're on the draw. We could die a horrible, horrible death. Wait. Oh no, this is not a good hand. We're guessing they're playing mono red burn, mono red aggro. This is very slow. We're gonna mulligan. And we come up with something workable. I think this is workable. We will throw back the... Wow. Well, we have 4 copies of the Apparatus in the deck. And we need to survive. So we need Union, we need the interaction, we need the Revelry, we need the land. So unfortunately, pretty much the all-star of the deck has to get binned. Okay, yeah, we were right. They are playing mono red. Burn, aggro, whatever. What's the difference? Are we playing a tap land? I mean, we don't really have to. No, we're playing a Seachrome Coast, so it doesn't come into play tapped. We do have March of Otherworldly Light if we want to discard the Sunset Revelry. We're already in a good position to gain life off of it. They're going to play creature. It depends on the creature. They're not going to play a creature. It's our turn. Okay. Weird. They simply... Are they playing the Solphum variant? The Dominant Dominus? Perhaps. Well, we'll play the Blast Zone out. This is a nice hand of cards right here. Golf Clap to the Shuffler. Mono red, but this time they actually have something for us. Seachrome Coast, is this going to be our WinCon again? Well, we're not going to get to draw any cards of Sunset Revelry, are we? Luckily, we have an untapped land. So we'll gain some life, get some creatures on the board. Stall. Union of the Third Path next, I suppose. Kumano in the house. I think we'll just go ahead and take this. Hopefully they don't draw a Festivities. Let's leave Third Path up and potentially bring the ending on something. They're going to want to play a creature. Is it going to be a big one? Can we just counter it? No, they're not going to play a creature yet. Alright, that's smart. That's smart of the opponent. Okay. And they didn't play a creature. And this has prowess as well. So let's block. And they're going to bring the ending, which is going to... Okay, let's get through these here real quick. +3, +1. So that's 5 damage, or we can prevent 5 damage. Pretty sure we're going to prevent that. Well, we prevented 3 damage. Now what? Do they have... They have a play with fire. Okay, so... pretty much the same result. Has to damage. That's the card we needed. Tranquil Cove comes into play tapped. Sunset Revelry gives us some life, gives us some blockers, and we stall again. Stalling for our lives here, people. Mono Red is in top deck mode. If they have End the Festivities, I think we're kind of down to a lot. I'm down to 4. Okay, they don't have it. Okay, pass the blockers. Preserve as much life as we can. Play with fire to the dome. Down to 6. Our turn. Well, we weren't going to do much there, were we? Wow, we're not getting fair treatment from the shuffler. And we have no play, so we might as well play out our tap land, gain another little bit of life. And hope maybe next turn we'll get the farewell. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're down to 5. Farewell, off the top, right now. Takes 3, okay. And it wasn't farewell, now was it? Thank you, Mono Red. I'm sorry, but this is just a terrible freaking hand. Better. What are we gonna get rid of? Ending, I think. Cove comes out because it's a tap land. Oh, should have been Coast. Ah, still getting used to these. Okay. We have Augury and Syncopate up. Say go. Opponent is on the Mono Black train. No. Dimir Proliferate. Well, we're going to proliferate them for 0. And we're going to take... We've got plenty of lands. We're going to take... Artifact, creature, or enchantment. We're going to take Scrutiny. We draw another Syncopate. We'll go ahead and do a Coast, which will enter tapped. Oh, look at that. I'm still learning the cards, folks. Okay, we have Syncopate for 2 end turn. Opponent is somewhat on the same game plan here. Okay, that Seachrome Coast will come into play tapped. So we'll play a Plains, and maybe we can get to draw 2 cards. What is opponent doing? Okay. Same thing. Syncopate for 4 now. They're trying to build up to their own scrutiny, I guess. Well, we have less cards in hand. Finally. Syncopate for 3? Or Scrutiny? Yeah, Syncopate for 3. Infectious Inquiry. Alright. So we have 3 mana. If we have 4 mana to cast a spell, and then syncopate the response. We can draw some cards. Yeah, we'll see if they want to counter this. Okay, that's at instant speed. That's nice. Let's see, if we cast that, then we have Syncopate for 1. They'd be able to pay that. Or if they have Bring the Ending, we just pay the cost. And if we tap out, then maybe that frees them up to do something, and we can get White Sun's Twilight out on the board. Is this going to be a hard counter from the opponent? Yes, but we can syncopate. Alright, we're all tapped out, so what's the opponent gonna do? Hopefully we get a chance to play... Alright, Voidwing. No, they're playing it really, really nicely. Another Sunset Revelry seems like a good idea. We can hit our land drop. We have Silver Scrutiny, Mindsplicer Apparatus. Come on, opponent. Silver Scrutiny for 3. You counterspell this, and you can't counterspell other things. Alright. That was going to be a really good card in a couple seconds. But I guess 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other. Inquiry. We're up to 4 poison counters. They're playing like they have it. Well, make them have it. For 6. They can syncopate for 1. So, for 5? That's all we need, really. They didn't have it. We have enough lands down. I think we can save a Ganjo. What is their plan? Alright, if they can do it, I'll give them a hand. I will give them a hand. Okay. We're up to 6. They get their, what are these, bats? Yes, they get their bats back. Well, obviously we're going to play Mindsplicer Apparatus at sorcery speed. And then we're going to attack. They should block, but I don't know if they're going to. If they don't block, we save a Ganjo for when they... Okay, they're not blocking. We're going to save a Ganjo. What do they have? Okay. So they only take 4 poison counters to our 6. We save a Ganjo for one of their Void Wings. So the floor is 7. Let's see if they have another 3 in hand. Okay, we're at 8. If they have the cards in hand, and they might just be toying with us. Okay, witness the future. White Sun's Twilight. Augury. Opponent has more cards in hand than us, but I think Silver Scrutiny. Also Iganjo, honestly. Blast Zone. It's gonna have to be Absence, sadly. I mean, I guess I could have done Augury and tried to draw something better. Let's hit him. I think they just have a hand chock full of counterspells. At which point, our Fateful Absence isn't really doing that much for us. Okay, they're on a one-turn clock, but so are we. They counter this, we scoop. Yep. Okay. Let's take a look at the deck. This list is basically unchanged from what its creator intended, except for the fact that we only have 2 marches, and in their place we put 2 Bring the Endings, which is some weird art if you ask me. I guess that's the Silex, but it kind of looks like a cod piece. Anyway, and Kaya's like, I love your cod piece. And Jace is like, I love it too. Thanks to everyone out there consuming this content. You are legends. The response has been phenomenal, fantastic, and very encouraging. We are JankyMeta, and we'll see you tomorrow in the next video.